First, it was the video that was trending today from SK Khoza. And right now, it's the scary Instagram story that he posted. Like, something is going on with SK Khoza, and we need to be more worried than busy making fun of what he's going through. Yeah, I'm getting guys. Yeah, no, Ziakal, you know. So I'm sure most of us by now have seen the video of SK Khoza trending on socials. If you haven't, as you can see, it's him trying to fight with this guy and swearing at the top of his lungs and screaming at these guys, you know. Anyway, so SK Khoza is the former actor on The Queen, a very talented gent, a man in his prime, great looking, but more than anything, talented, you know. So we've seen him go down a path of just, I can say, self-destruction, you know. It seems to be very tumultuous, if I can put it. Throughout a lockdown, SK has been in the spotlight for all the wrong things, more than I can count. Whether it was abuse allegations, very questionable videos of him naked with girls, questionable videos of him and Mushe, whether they were having fun or whatever, but like, he's just been in the spotlight for all the wrong things, you know. So like, it was never like taken like seriously, you know. But like, the video that came out, to me, it's not funny at all. It's more scary than anything, you know. Like, if this is not a cry for help, I don't know what it is. Like, I cannot tell you what it is, you know. Because as much as we can speculate, because on social media, people are like, he's on something. You know, what's going on? He's lost it. Yes, he might have lost it. Maybe his mental health is compromised. Do you know, guys, when you keep something, like when you hold on to things, whether it is anger, whatever, like things are not going okay in your life, like we've seen this man like lose so many things, like just in front of our eyes, and we've seen him like do the worst things in front of our eyes, and we have come here. I've made videos on him. Go to stop. You know, especially when it came to the abuse accusations. The folk, we cannot be like, handle that with kid gloves. But like, everything that he is going on in his life is going on right in front of our eyes. So maybe now it's everything in inside, you know. So eventually it's going to pop like champagne. Like I always say, when you bottle things inside or when you keep stuff in for too long, at some point, those things are going to manifest themselves and you're going to find yourself going off, popping off. And I do not know who is around SK at this point. I do not know who are the people in his circle, you know. Man, like, it's very painful, you know. It's very painful to watch like such a young man in his prime just like go down this path. And what's scarier for me is the Instagram story that he shared, you know. He just said, you know, maybe some of us are destined for great things, but not in this lifetime, you know. And if you remember very well, Ricardo left a tweet saying, I will return a stronger man. This land is still my home, you know. Now, SK Kuluma about some of us being destined for greatness, but maybe not in this lifetime. Do you understand? Like, maybe like there is so much that he is going through that we do not know about. Like, before we just start on making like coming to wild conclusions and coming to like the craziest things we can think about when it comes to him. Maybe he's not in a good mental space right now. Maybe he's not in a good headspace. Maybe his mental health is severely compromised, you know, and it's manifesting itself in like this crazy way that I cannot even explain. Because the first thing when I saw that video, I was like, something is wrong. Something is completely wrong. You know, this is a cry for help. More than anything, this is a cry for help. And maybe one of the kindness that we always preach, the kindness that we always talk about, maybe he just needs a little bit of that. Maybe he just needs a little bit of love. Or most of all, maybe he needs time away. Whether it's booking himself into like an institution, there is like there is no shame in taking care of yourself. There is no shame in putting yourself first. All this indoda ifela ngaphakathi, a man must die inside, a man must cry inside, a man mustn't cry in. We've lost a lot of men because of these things. We've lost a lot of great, amazing men because of these indoda. Indoda is human too. Indoda bleeds the same red blood that you bleed. Indoda na iya bleed. So when a man is at his wit's end and he doesn't know what to do with himself, maybe it's time for indoda to let his guard down and break down. Sometimes you need to break down, completely break down, so you can rebuild and build up. Because guys, one thing about being down, where can you go after being down? In as much as the basement has a bottom floor, but when you are sinking in that bottom floor, where else can you go but up? When you raise your head, it's only up from there. How many people have been cancelled and we've seen bounce back? How many people have we said they can never, they will never, they shan't never? And we've seen them make greatness out of themselves, you know? So SK, whatever you've done wrong, put account for it. Take responsibility. Because in as much as the car is breaking down, things are happening in the car, you are the driver of that car. You are the driver of that car, and you can be in denial all you want and say, no, it was on autopilot. No, this car is on automatic. You are the driver of the car. And as soon as you take responsibility for saying, yes, I'm the driver. Yes, right now I'm navigating wrong, completely wrong. And I haven't serviced this car. Take responsibility. I'm telling you. Then stop the car. Get off the car. Take it to people that can manage the car. Because awusebenzi eMercedes, awusebenzi BMW, you know? So now take your car into service and to be serviced by the people that know the car. Take care of yourself. Nourish yourself. God only gave you one of this. So take care of it. It's only just one of it. And this is the most important element of anything. The driver, the actual driver, take care of it. Take care of it. I am telling you. Like, concern. Put him in your prayers. Whatever. I just need for him to just be accountable. Except, now he needs help. We cannot lose another great man. We cannot. I refuse. And that's just me.